What's up, closers and entrepreneurs? Tryson Jones coming at you again. This is 3 days in a row. That's a record for me as far as making videos. I decided I wasn't going to spend too much time trying to edit them and make them look pretty. I'll just give them to you raw, uncut as it is, and that way you guys get the real authentic me, and you can see when I make mistakes and see that I'm human just like anybody else. Decided to dress up a little bit today, look good, feel good, make enough money to be good. That's kind of the concept behind that. So today I want to talk about a pretty important topic, which is what may be holding you back from accomplishing your goals. There's a lot of factors that can come into play here. And so I want to talk to you about a few of the most important ones, but typically it's going to be people, whether it be your friends, your family, yourself, your spouse, your co-workers, your boss, the people that you're around every day, the culture that you're in. It's going to be people, or it's just going to be due to inaction, bottom line. You just aren't doing the work. So I've kind of broken this down. As far as people, you can be running with the wrong crowd, right? If you're running with gangsters, thugs, people that are doing illegal things to make money or to do whatever they're doing, obviously that's going to hold you back from being successful in business. So if you're running with the wrong crowd, get rid of those people. They're no good. They're going to come and go anyways, and if they had to, they'd turn your back on you in a second, I promise. Been there, done that. Second thing is, you could be wasting time and money, because in business, time is money. You could be wasting time and money, hanging out with the wrong people that don't have the same interests as you, that aren't on the same wavelength as you, that aren't focused on success, and that maybe want to talk more about the latest Netflix series than they do about business or ways that you guys can help each other. So the next one would be negative people. No negativity allowed around me. If somebody says something negative, I tell them immediately, I want you to flip that to the exact opposite and flip it to a positive. Something I got from Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within. If you haven't read that book, definitely recommend it. But it's reframing those negative thoughts. So if you're around negative people that are influencing you negatively in whatever way, whether it be verbally or just the way that they act, the energy they put off, little comments they make under their breath, cut that out of your life, or set the boundary and tell them that you don't want to hear that crap. So third one is opinions, and I got a good acronym from Peter Sage. A lot of you probably don't know who Peter Sage is because he's not a huge celebrity, but he's a multi-billionaire. He's one of the first people to fund space exploration for civilians, and so the project he's working on right now is Space Solar, satellites that fly around the world and get solar power 24/7, transmit it down to the Earth, and that, by the way, is technology that Nikola Tesla came out with 100 years ago. But nonetheless, he has an acronym he calls GOOP, which is the good opinions of other people. And he says if you're always swimming in goop, then you're always going to be stuck at the same level of the people that you're listening to the opinion of. So I'll talk to people sometimes and they'll say, you know what, I looked at this offer, or looked at that offer, and I found some negative reviews. Well, I can go online, go to Disneyland, bad reviews, and I can find bad reviews on the happiest place on earth. Does that mean that I'm going to go there and have a bad time? Absolutely not. So don't live your life in the good opinions of other people. a lot of the times this is going to be your family, this is going to be the people that care about you most, because ultimately they just want to protect you. They're too scared to take that step themselves. They don't want to see you try it and lose and suffer the consequences of that, and that will scare them more from wanting to do it in the future. I think is the real psychological thing behind that. If they see you fail, then they know that they can't succeed. That's why I think the crab in the bucket syndrome comes up. But that's my own theory. So the next thing would be obviously yourself, and your inaction. So you're probably making excuses if you're not getting to where you want to be. You don't have the time, you don't know how to get started, you need money to invest. Maybe if this weren't going on right now, then I would do it. Life is always going to be happening. There's never going to be a perfect time to get started. You don't need money to start a business, especially nowadays. And if you don't know how to start, there's so much information out there for free, not to mention information you can pay for, but information for free that will give you ideas on how to get started with a business, whether it be an online business or a brick and mortar business. The information's out there. It's not proprietary. We're talking about the World Wide Web. You can find whatever the hell you're looking for. So if you want to do it, go research it and do it. Enough with that rant. Quit making excuses, bottom line. Laziness. You're just not putting in the work. You're not prospecting hard enough. You're not following up hard enough. You're not doing your 100% best job on that first contact. Whatever it may be, you're just being lazy. You're not following the system. You're not doing the things that you're supposed to do and that you know that you need to do in order to succeed. So if you're being lazy, could be a lot of reasons why. Just stop. Go back to working hard. Go back to being a beast. Go back to being a top producer, because that's what you are. That's what you're meant to be. That's why you're watching this. So quit being lazy and start doing it. Don't ride on the coattails of your talent. And that's where laziness comes in a lot. Either people will make a big paycheck and their bills are paid for the month, so they sit back for a few weeks and they're lazy, or they're just not willing to do what it takes. They want to ride on the coattails of others, or wait for that easy money and that lay down to come by, which is going to happen. It's a numbers game. But the bottom line is, if you want to make consistent good money, if you're in sales and you want to make consistent good money, a consistent six-figure income, you have to consistently outwork everybody around you. Period. End of story. The next thing is, you could be in the wrong business. If you have no passion or don't care about the product that you're selling or the solution that you can provide, then you're probably in the wrong business. You should probably look for another product, solution, or offer that you can sell. Because the bottom line is, if you don't believe in what you're selling, if you're not passionate about it, if it's not something that you would use yourself or that you would sell to your family, then you're not going to be effective at selling it to strangers. I think that makes pretty good logical sense. So you could be dealing with the wrong customers. So maybe you've got the right business, you've built the right business, it's based around your passion, but you're driving traffic, generating leads, and you're bringing in the wrong customers. Maybe your business is set up to work with entry-level clients, and you're attracting more advanced clients, or vice versa. Maybe your business is set up for advanced clients and you're attracting entry-level clients, and now they're complaining because they don't understand what you're teaching, and now you've got all sorts of problems on your hands. So make sure that your customers that you're attracting are in congruence with the business and the solution and service that you provide. The third one is lack of knowledge. Now, I know in excuses I put I don't know how to start. Again, you can find out how to start just by doing a little bit of research. There's more knowledge on YouTube than I could ever find in any library in any state or any country in the whole world. So the bottom line is, if you have a lack of knowledge, there's plenty of information out there, plenty of programs out there. I can show you how to get started, and I can show you people who are, the aficionados, if you will, or the dominators of their marketplace, the people who are the best at what they do in order to get started if you're ready. So ready means being that you've gone through pre-contemplation, which is where you don't think about making a change. You've gone through contemplation, which is where you think about making a change. You've gone through planning, which is you've decided you're going to make a change and you're ready to take action. And then you're ready to go into the maintenance phase of change. Those are the 5 stages of change. If you're in that 3rd stage looking to go into that 4th stage, then I can definitely help you out. So that's what I got for you today. I know it was a little bit long, but I think it was of a lot of value. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback, give me some likes, some follows, give me some love. I appreciate it all, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.